Before dawn, in an unmarked industrial park, a steel door opens. Inside, fluorescent lights buzz over rows of steel tables, throwing long shadows. On one of those cables lies a human torso stitched to a head that does not belong. This was not a morgue. As FBI agent Mara Lewis would later testify, what she saw that day was not the aftermath of a single crime, but the heart of a hidden industry. Here is the creepiest true crime fact you have never heard. For-profit body brokers can legally acquire donated bodies, dismember them, and sell or rent the parts with shockingly little oversight. The line between donation and desecration is blurred by paperwork. Consent forms layered in careful language turn a human being into a catalog of marketable parts. Families believed they were contributing to science. Instead, their loved ones were priced by the piece. A second raid in Detroit uncovered even more horror. Mold crusting on stored heads, and tissue flagged for infection allegedly sold without disclosure. This is what the fine print can hide. In this industry, research can mean a private company renting severed limbs to test new surgical hardware. Cremation might only refer to what's left after the most valuable parts are sold, with the ashes of strangers sometimes mixed together. Some families received urns filled with grit that was not entirely human, while their relative's body was shipped cross-country in a cooler labeled educational material. Imagine it, an evening in a strip mall office, a grieving daughter, pen hovering over a clipboard. A counselor slides a form across the desk promising research and dignified cremation. The language is soothing. The coffee on the desk has gone cold. In the United States, life-saving organ transplants are governed by strict federal law, but whole body donation exists in a gray area of uneven state rules, where a single signature given in a moment of grief can sign away a loved one to this unregulated market. After the raids, some brokers faced fraud convictions and guilty pleas. A slow, piecemeal reform began, with calls for clearer consent and better tracking. But significant gaps remain. Today, digital ads target grieving families before an obituary is even printed. Online forms and instant e-signatures move faster than due diligence. A final wish, meant to honor science, can still be harvested, priced, and resold. To protect that wish, the questions must be direct. Ask for the exact uses in writing. Demand a chain of custody log and the specific crematory's return address. Confirm if the organization is a nonprofit and if any parts will be sold. If the answers are vague, walk away. Because when altruism becomes a commodity, the paper trail of invoices and shipping labels points to an even darker truth and reveals exactly who was buying.